see ya again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hey, Mrs. Sora. When I heard that sound, I was like, I already know who it is. Like, I was just like, I know who that is. Like, I was just like, yeah, I know who that is. Hey, Mrs. Sora, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Quite a stream yesterday, huh? It will, of course, be a bit more chilled stream today, since we're not going to be streaming with the official World of Warcraft channel. So a bit more chill today. A bit more chill. Who do we have today? Dope Sauce, good to see you, man. Welcome in. Pipe Rojas, welcome in. UI. Actually, the UI is on my Discord server. In case you need that one. Hey, Kaylin, good to see you also. MJ Bomber, good to see you. Deacon, welcome in. Silent Storm, welcome in. Good evening. Hey, Wild Grace Gaming, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you had a good stream yesterday. Well, I know we already talked about that, but still. Redbeard Gaming, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Mrs. Sora, well, of course, welcome in, and thank you again for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. That was a gifted sub, right? Yeah, it was a gifted sub. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mrs. Sora. Thank you. Is that a dark portal in? So yeah, basically, I have made a new house. This is my new house. What do you think about it? Lilunian, welcome in. Good to see you again. And Dope Sauce, evening, yo, man. Well, okay, we said hi two times now. Soin Jenkins, welcome in. Alvarin, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Tor, hello. Thanks for the stream yesterday. It was fun. It was very fun. Like I enjoyed yesterday. That was really fun. And I felt like today we're gonna have a chill stream. You know, because yesterday was a big party. Big party. That's me. Yeah, I knew it. Bionite, welcome to the stream. Hey Dwalin, I am back. You are indeed back. Welcome to the stream. Alrain was looking on the outdated builds, and there's no priest holy. So the main reason for why there is no priest build is because holy priest technically cannot use the single button assistant. They can for doing damage, but it will do no healing, like no healing at all. Where the four other healing specs, well, some of the other healing specs, the four of us, they can actually heal with it, but Holy Priest cannot. So if I do a guide for Holy Priest, I technically have to make it like a normal guide. So you would have to play Discipline Priest, Resto Druid, Mistviewer Monk, or Holy Paladin to be able to actually heal with the single button assistant. Alvarin was MJ Bomber, green and shiny. Yeah, I like it. I was like, when I got it, I was like, oh yeah, you can actually buy more. And I was like, you know what? I have a great idea. I have a fantastic idea to what to do with it. So I felt like this was the perfect decision for my house. And it's quite cool, like when you actually walk inside the portal here. It becomes quite cozy in here. Like, look at all the green lighting. I feel like it's pretty cool. Like, honestly, this looks pretty cool. Like, it's all like green lighting in here. I think personally, I think it looks pretty cool. TR Wave, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate the follow. Would you be willing to post keybind suggestions for like Resto Shaman and Holy Priest? I mean, I am using the same keybinds for like all the different classes, both like any class. So the keybinds you see I have using is the same I would be using for all. So you can go into the different builds I have on my Discord, and it would be the same key bindings. But before you say something, so in Midnight, when we get Midnight, I will be doing guides for all specs, like all 40 specs. So even though Resto Shaman cannot really use the single button assistant to heal, I'm still gonna make a guide for Resto Shaman, because if someone really wants to play Resto Shaman, of course I'll make a guide for them. So in Midnight, when Midnight comes around, probably a few weeks before, I'm going to start making Midnight builds, and then I will make one for Resto Shaman. To answer your question. MJ Bomb, I saw that on Instagram, so I went and got me free extra. Ah, nice. Glad I can influence you. Let me just see if my story went up. There you go. Awesome. Cool. Boxy, Mahoneski, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Viking, good to see you. A few weeks before us now. Well, no. Midnight is like, it's like 4 weeks ago. Like, you know, that's still like 4 weeks still. 4 weeks. Hey, can we get one more of the one portal? Of course you can. You can buy as many you want. You can buy as many you want. As many you want. As you can see here, I got plenty. Plenty. Chihuahua, sounds great, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. And just make sure you join the Discord, because I'm going to post all the builds in there. And in Midnight, I'm also going to make a video for every build. So every build is going to have a video where I'm going to actually like explain each of the builds, which I feel like is like kind of needed. Is it possible to play casters with a controller? For sure it is. For sure it is. I mean, if you use the, you need to add on called console port, and when you have that add-on console port, then you can play it quite simple. But then you can also like use the single button assistant, and then it gets quite easy. Bunai, what do you think is the strongest healer for one button? No question. Like that's not debatable. It's the Mistviewer Monk. The Mistviewer Monk like has so much healing from the single button assistant. Of course, Disciplined Priest also works really well, and Holy Priest and Resto Druid, but the Mistviewer Monk is just like, when it comes to purely single button assistant, it is just like, it is Omega, because it basically deals damage, healing from damage. So, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just how it is. Pago, the melee, welcome to the stream. First time chatting, I appreciate that. Is it possible to play car? Oh, sure. You already read that, sorry. Michaela, love the house. Yeah, thank you. I didn't actually spend too much time on it, but it just came to me like the idea to create this house. It just like came to me, and I was like, oh, you know what? Viking, 4 weeks is a few weeks. I mean, that is debatable. That is debatable, but yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Edge Puppy, where? Oh my god, I'm a noob. Okay, so Edge Puppy, you can buy them. You can buy them here. If you play Alliance, you just here next to the trading post, over here next to the water, there's a vendor here, Adrenai, that sells it, and Horde, they buy it also next to the trading post, next to the guild vendor here. Also, I have a video where I show it in case you need it. Big John Kills looks so cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. This is only like this is like the first preview of it. I'm gonna make something even cool. I'm probably gonna like also like make walls, because I'm trying to like make it look like what is it called? What's it called from Lord of the Rings? It's called Minas Morgul. Minas Morgul. So basically, it needs to have like walls as well. So I'm probably gonna buy more of these, and like, yeah, Minas Morgul, exactly. And I'm gonna try like make walls here and walls here, so it actually looks like Minas Morgul. And then you just need a Nazgul up here with the big dragon, and we got it. We got it. Hey Fletchy, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Fletchy. Kenny, hey Kenny, hey brother Dvalin, Subrogue, SBA. I am actually gonna do Outlaw first. I'm gonna do Outlaw first, but we will get to sub. But I'm gonna do Outlaw first, mostly because I love Outlaw. Fletchy, oh my god, your Mystery Monk build is bad boob crazy. The healing is ridiculous and so much fun to play. It's basically a melee DPS. It is so insane. Like the single button with the Mystery Monk is like so good. Like it just works. Like you just press one button and you just heal everyone so insanely much. Like it's so fun. Any chance of Enhancement Shaman tonight? Possibly. Possibly, yeah. Possibly. You're welcome, Andrew Puppy. And then Mrs. Sora, yeah, you were right, minus Morgul. Alright. Do we have any... I wonder if... I need to add some... No, they're not on. Outland is definitely fun, but I feel like Sub is just better version, at least for now. Well, I like the changes for Outlaw, you know, kind of like the roll and dice and everything they've made. They just made it so much more simple, which I appreciate. By the way, how long is my guild? Oh, I forgot to accept invites. Oh my god, we have a lot of people who want to join the guild. Please add me. Thanks to you, I play only SBA and I can focus on mobility. Can I bring this character into the guild? You're more than welcome to join. Love everything you do, Dvalin. I followed Dvalin on Twitch. Good to be part of the community. Hello, Chill Discipline. SBA veteran dad, gamer Nidal. Been playing since vanilla, but don't get too much. Oh, we actually forgot the YouTube chat. Let me just get the YouTube chat. Hello everyone on YouTube. Raj, Steely Blade, welcome in, welcome in. Let me just do so I can also see the YouTube chat. There we go. Cool. Michaela, we technically have a guild on both Europe and Horde. What am I talking about? We have one on Europe and US. Basically killing US to Horde. We have one on both Europe and US. But the one I am personally in is Europe. Europe and Horde, that's Neo. Yeah, sorry. Oh shit, oh no, I declined one. Uh-oh. I hope she reapplies again.
Drink water. Become.
There was 20 applies. I accepted 19 and misclicked on one and declined it. So whoever you are that I declined, please apply again. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Okay. Sorry. I had to read some Discord. You're uh-oh. Toxic streamer. Yeah, sorry. I just like, yeah. You don't get in. No. I really hope that person applies again. That person needs to be in the guild. Recruitment. Who is the community leader on the community one we have? I need to go over and reapply. Hey, Tony Tones. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Tony Tones. The owner is the Earthen Paladin. Okay, I need to go to the Earthen Paladin and move it. There we go. MG Bumper, do you have an alliance communities like you got with the Horde? Do you have an alliance communities like you got with the Horde? What do you mean, MG Bumper? I mean, the guild is pretty much like 50-50 Horde and alliance. And the guild area we have is the alliance area.
Within Horde cities. Meet me in Orgrimmar, so we may root out this evil.
Okay, I just have to find my character here. Dvalin. There. Leader. There we go. Perfect. Dvalin. Garden of Blight, hoping for Arcane Mage or S-Priest. Oh yeah, true. I've only actually done Frost Mage. Only Frost Mage. Actually, probably what show do you play on? And do you have a guild I could join? I play Alliance on US server. So we do, well, as Viking just answered. So I personally play on Europe. So I am raiding and playing on Europe server. We do have a US guild, but of course I'm not really like playing in it, but you're still welcome to join the community in case you want to like join a single button, friendly community. So yeah, it's up to you. Aperacus and Valencilex, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome in. Angelica, welcome in, good to see you as well. Now you have slept. Have you decided between Blood Death Knight and Paladin? DK or Pala, silly autocorrect? I think after tonight's stream, I think we have decided that it's going to be Paladin. I feel like Paladin would also be like a okay class to start with, because then I can do Protection Paladin Guide, I can do Holy Paladin Guide and Retribution Paladin Guide, and I feel like 50% of the people who plays the game plays Retribution Paladin, so starting with you doing a Red Paladin SBA guide is probably going to be the one that get most viewers anyway, because it's the class that Red Spec that most people play. So I don't feel like it's a bad decision. So I'm probably going to go with the Paladin. MVRD, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. First time chatting, I appreciate that. Michaela, geez, I am sitting in the airport waiting for my flight. Why do people insist on watching stuff on their phone on max volume with no headset, or the lady right beside me is having a very loud conversation in another language? Well, some people, they just don't have like, that thing where like me, I think you and me, we're the same. I always think about, I don't want to annoy other people. So if I watch something on my phone, it's always like on volume 1, 2, or 3, because I don't want to annoy people. But these people, they just don't have this little thing here. They are in this little bubble where, yeah, you know what I mean. Get up and accidentally knock a phone off. Welcome to the light. Well, be your night. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. We found the person. There was 20 people applying, and I misclicked one. So sorry about that. Okay, we found the person that I declined. He actually wrote to me. Sticky Fingers, welcome to the stream. Then maybe I've misunderstood something. I know you got the guild, but then a community in WoW for people that's in another guild. So we got this community here called Lo-Fi Paladins, which is also cross-community. Everyone can join it. But I mean, it's not really like super active. Of course you can write in it. I mean, there's still like 400 people in it. So you're more than welcome to join it. On the Discord, there's like a code you can use to put in when you say find community, and you're welcome to join it. You're more than welcome to join it. But most people use this as a hub to get into the main guild. But again, you're still welcome to, because there's still 300 people who's gonna, like, yeah. Oh, so he got a 6-day cooldown on reapplying to our guild because I declined him. Jeez. That's rough. And the community is on both. Yeah, we both have a community on US and Europe as well. Don't lie, it wasn't a misclick. It was a denied. No. Was the guild... Yeah, the guild name is the same on Europe and US. 79, rock bottom. Welcome in. Hate violence, just curious. Do you think WoW will ever add to the combat assistant Hikili add-on? Looks like it's the rotation on my screen than on my bars. Do you think WoW will ever add? Oh, so... Okay, yeah, because they added assisted highlight, where it basically shines up your keys that you have to use. But I don't think they will add the other ones, since they already now have this and also have the other one. Dragon Run NL, thank you so much for using your Prime in here. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Toxic streamer confirmed, denying people entry for a week. Karma Killer, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we should probably... How is the guild doing with the endowers? Oh my god, we're doing good progress. Holy moly, something just happened. I'm gonna post this in the Discord. Go to the looking for group. Gonna tag all the Europe players. Proud of you, EU guild members. We are halfway through endeavors. A lot of smileys and a lot of hearts. This is pretty cool. Like, this is way more than I actually expected. Like, way more. When are you going to do the rotation for the Shadow Priest? Probably soonish. Soonish. But I have promised... Oh, look at that. We are sassy. When it gets to rotation. I need to check out the housing soon. I only claimed the plot because it was mid-remix. Oh. Can't find the code at the Discord. If you look at the room called... Well, I mean, is it the Europe one or the US one you're looking for? I can just put it here. So the Europe one is this one here. The first one. And the US is the second one, depending on which server you play on. There we go. Hey, Sassy. Yeah, we're all looking at you. All looking at you, blaming you. All judging you. You have been judged. Hey, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Boshi, thank you so much for using your Prime in here. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream and thank you so much for using your Prime. Highly appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. What did I do now? Nothing. Nothing. I declined a guild member when I was actually trying to like accept, but it got declined. So it's your fault. Spread the dust all over them with the wing flaps. True. True. I have these wings as on my palette. True as well. Have joined the community now. Awesome. Yeah, so... Yeah, I see that. 379 now. Very nice. You can, of course, write in it, but most people, they do write in the guild itself. But, I mean, there's still quite a lot of people in the community as well. And also, Boshi, thank you so much for the follow as well. And again, thank you for using your Prime in here. Good evening from Northern Germany. Well, Rokosh, welcome in. Then we are technically very close, since if you're from Northern Germany and I'm in Denmark, probably only like 2 hours. Well, nah, probably more like 4 hours away from each other. Okay. So we almost have the endowers. neighborhood quest completed. When they say neighborhood quest completed, do they... Crossrail whispers are not preferred. Just give me chart name and server name, and I can invite you in 30 seconds. Collect 15 slightly magical crystals in your neighborhood. What is that? That's what you did. What you charge? Rokish, a little bit west of Hamburg, but at least twice a year in Denmark, west coast. Oh, really? Really? I guess it's normal for, like, Germans to go on vacation in Denmark and, you know, opposite. Danish people also go to Germany. That was 1 crystal. 2 crystals. Just find some eager beaver did a quest, I believe. Well, it looks like Sassy has been going nuts with doing quests. And doing a lot of quests here in the list here. Actually, quite a lot of people actually have been doing quests. Tiffany has also gone really... Oh, there. By the way, in case I miss your message, please just write it again. I am not trying to ignore you or anything like that. So if I miss a message, please just post it again. Viking, I am a mythic raider, and I was able to make a slightly better build than what I sent you for Mistviewer. I'll send the M+ and raid build when I get home in mythic raiding. I'm holding 54k HPS, which yet has seen anyone top that. Oh, really? Well, okay. I think, isn't that the one you already sent me, but I just haven't had time to look at yet. But I appreciate you for sharing your SBA builds. I appreciate it. Says, I was in Germany shopping today. Ah, border shop. Very nice. I'm almost only in German for shopping. I used to go to Germany for shopping, but then, you know, everything just, you know, increased in price, like the bridge, the gasoline price, like everything has just increased in price, and now I don't really see, like, for me who lives over here close to Copenhagen, I don't see like the reason to go to like Germany anymore. Valen is a fellow Dane. I am indeed. Fuldblods dansker. Well, kinda. I think I'm like... I think technically on paper I am 90%, 85% Danish and 15% German. Because I don't know how many percent, because my grandma's mom was full... My grandma mom was full German. So I don't know like how many percent German I am. Then I guess if I'm like 95% Danish or 90% Danish, I don't know. Hey, Mundani. Thank you for the Prime sub in here. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you a lot. Welcome in. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you so much. And Gamebug Girl, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in as well. Michaela, I was born in Brussels, still a citizen of Europe. Brussels. Brussels. Where's Brussels? Is that a... sorry, I'm very bad at geographic. Is that like a city or a country? Big John, sometimes a spell pops on the SBA that won't let attack be used. Is there a way to skip it like any attacks? I think you have like if it's a certain spell that always stops, you need to put that specific spell down on your keybind somewhere so you can actually like use it. Bro. Oh god. I can't do that letter on the E. I don't know how does he... I don't... Hmm. Well, I needed to invite someone to the guild, but I honestly don't know if I can write his name. Bro, I have never seen that letter. No, I don't think I'm able to do that. I can't understand. I can't do that letter that he's writing. Will you soon be making Prod Warrior Disc Priest? I'm on my Disc Priest, but I will probably do Prod Warrior very soon. Like in a few minutes, I'm going to do Prod Warrior. Yeah, that's 35 minutes from Germany border, so fast and easy for me. Okay, that makes totally sense. Rachel's Path and Blight Cure, thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. We'll really appreciate you all for being here. About the same great grandpa. About the same, my great grandpa came from Germany. I see. So yeah, basically the same as me. Gamebot girl, oh my god, I've been trying to recover my Twitch account to do authentication issues. I lost my first gaming account for a few years ago, so very happy to be here, Dvalan. Well, welcome back to Twitch. Welcome back to Twitch, and I appreciate you stop by. And I'm gonna disappoint this guy here to invite him to the guild, because I have literally no idea how I make that abstract thing. Where is there? Another crystal? Crystal. There we go. Mondani, no prompts. I really enjoy your guides. I have a friend who is a veteran who now has a handicap, and your guides has really helped him to play WoW again with his physical disability. Well, Mondani, thank you for telling me. Like, you know, when I started making my SBA guides, I didn't even like think about stuff like, you know, honestly, I didn't think about stuff like that. I just made it because I felt like, you know, the SBA guide was fun, and suddenly, you know, like there's an entire like community out there who suddenly is like, you're helping me to play the game, and I'm like, I didn't even realize when I started making all this. So now it's just like really like it's really awesome to make builds that helps people. So yo, thank you for telling me, man. I appreciate that. Have the person PM you for the character? No, because he doesn't know how to write to me. So I cannot like yeah, it's a mess. And now he's waiting on that character to get invited, but I can't write to it. Hold on. So that character is called... No, I can't. Never mind. Fishy, could you invite Mickwell in Sylvana's place and Dwayne? Is that a Europe server or US server, Fletchy? Then I think you can start typing a name and hit the tab. Bill, yeah, no, because the person hasn't written to me. Sans evening, welcome to the stream. Black Hoover, try alt 134. What do you mean alt 134? For like making that abstract thing? Like it's an E where it has like a funny letter up top of the E. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell the person he needs to write the name in the Discord. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah, good idea. MJ Bumper. But now he's like sitting on his other character, just waiting for me. Like, I can't help you, bro. Oh wait, yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the one. BREVSLE Storm Hill. Hey. Now he logged off, I think. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. His looks differently. It looks very differently. Where the hell are these crystals? There we go. Soul the Reaper, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do you think Paladin red is good for midnight? I feel pretty certain that it's gonna be good because you know there's like yeah, none of those are. It's not any of those working. I think Paladin's gonna be great in the next expansion, especially like you know because Paladin is kind of like the theme of the next expansion. What the hell is that music we're listening to? There we go. So I'm sure Paladin's going to be great in the next expansion. Hey, Beastmaster Valkyrie. Welcome in. How are you today? I'm doing very good, thank you. Thank you. Hope you're doing as well. Sound a little like Overwatch music? Yeah. I think it was skipping from the Hearthstone playlist to an Overwatch playlist. And also Beastmaster Valkyrie, I actually joined your stream. I don't know if you saw that. I joined your stream earlier today. But you had just ended when I came in. You had literally just ended when I came in, so I was like, ah, damn it. Yeah, you had ended, and I think you maybe forgot, like, I don't know, like, I think maybe you had end screen on, and I don't know if you forgot to mute your microphone, because I could hear you slightly, like, it sounded like you were, like, far away from the computer, but I could hear you talk to someone, I believe, but we couldn't really hear what you said, because, like, it sounded like you were, like, far away from the computer. Only something with someone is queued, I think maybe you were talking to a pit or something like that. But yeah, it was, yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna head out. I forgot to end it. Yeah, because your stream was just going on, and we couldn't hear you. Don't worry, we didn't hear anything. So like we could just like hear very, very small things. And I was like, are you talking to me right now or not me? Because I can almost not hear you. So what does that do? Okay, so because I completed that quest, it actually moved it a little bit. I haven't done much of these. I literally tried to write your name 100 times, but I don't think I have that E on my keyboard. So I can invite you, but you need to write the name on Discord so I can paste it. Or wait 6 days up to you. Griffin's Airy, good, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Will any of these works? Okay, that's a lot of E's. I think, yeah, the one in the middle, it looks like it was that one. But I've told him now that he can write to me at the Discord if he wants like an invite. I'll send now, should be easy. Okay, he's sending it now. He's sending it now. But Griffin's Area, welcome in. Artist Guru, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, welcome in. Beastmaster saying, I have Taco Bell, so I'm doing great. I am very jealous on you because we don't have Taco Bell in Denmark, and I would love. I have never tried in my life eating Taco Bell, and I would love to try Taco Bell. Never tried it. Grumpy, welcome in. Do you think they will ever let us use our ALs for follower? Oh, like actually doing like follower dungeons together with our ALs? That would actually be quite fun. Ending scene should not have a mic for that reason. Well, I mean, yeah. Like when you go to the ending scene, like when I go to my ending scene, it's sort of like everything is muted and it's just type like this music thing. It should be an all code. The Neo Guild rule: we can only invite if your name is typable. Send on PM. Let me just see here. Message request. By. I'm guessing it's not working. I don't want to take every time. Presley. So when you be me in game, you have to write. /v Dvalin Silvermoon. Then it works. Yeah, I got like 5 Discord DMs telling me my stream was still on. Oh my god, if you're on this side of the pond, I would so take. I mean, yeah, like, oh, look, it worked. It worked. You can actually write to me. G invite, Presley. Ah, damn it. It says you, hold on. Need to relog to order. Need to relog to Horde. Well, anyway, we're going to go to the Protection Warrior because we're going to make a build for the Protection Warrior now. PSMN, welcome into the stream. Good evening. Which build are you on the list today? I think we're going to start with the Protection Warrior. I just did. I just did. Hi. G invite. Revsley. Boom. There you go. That was a lot. What up? We're gonna go to protection. Protection. To Dvalin, if you want taco Mexican, buy Taco Bell, Taco Bello on Nørrebrogade if you are close to Copenhagen. I mean, it's very, very rare I would be close to Copenhagen, but good to know. Good to know. Can you get like okay like burritos over there? I think you mean enhancement shaman. We could do an enhancement shaman after this one here. Quite a lot of people have requested that one. So we could definitely do enhancement shaman. I would be up for that. Enhancement shaman wouldn't be a problem with me. Enhancement shaman would be totally fine with me. There we go. Edit mode, Dvalin UI. Then we're gonna put on our tank weapons. Look at that. And we're gonna clean up in our builds. We have a lot of old builds. There we go. And I'm not a protection paladin, I'm a protection warrior. God, why do I keep saying paladin? Builds. So the meta right now is Mountain Fane and not Colossus. That's quite annoying because I actually love Colossus. Like I really... Okay, even though Mountain Fane actually gives 5% increased stamina. But what about... Colossus has this one really cool one. When your health is brought below 35%, you gain a second wind healing you for 12%. Like that one is so cool. And this one here, you deal 5% more damage and take 5% less damage. And also increase the size of how big you are. I love it. But it's not the meta. No one wants to play this. So we're just going to keep Mountain Fane. It's fine. It is fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, Shadow Moon, by the way. Did I say thank you for the follow? In case I didn't do, Shadow Moon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hey, Patis, welcome in. Unfortunately, on Tacos and Quesadillas. Ah, I see. You made 3 Death Knights, 3 Demon Hunter builds. You should spread your love to classes that you have not done yet. You already have Warrior. Well, I know what you mean, Grumpy. I know what you mean. But especially Protection Warrior. I have had so many like messages today and yesterday about Protection Warrior. I don't know why Protection Warrior is so popular, but yeah, so we're gonna get that one out of the world so they stop asking for it. If you know what I mean. Just make a poll again. True. We could actually make one. Oh no, I don't want to make one because then I have to write in again 30 specs. Can I somehow reuse the old one? Can I somehow... use the old one. A Guardian for the win. Oh, true. We also have to use that one. Dark Wolf. She says you're welcome on the follow plus mine as well. Well. Oh yeah. I appreciate that. Oh, so you're watching together with Shadow Moon, Dark Wolf. Well, I appreciate you both for being here. Thank you so much for that. I'll try to see if I can get a poll thing made for you so you can focus on stream and build. Well, if you there is this website here called Poll Maker. This one here, it's quite good actually. Don't click at that link. But Viking, you can click at that link there, and then you can actually make as many you want down there. And if you go to the Discord, you will be able to see all the specs I haven't updated yet. But don't put in Protection Warrior, because I mean we basically doing it now. I followed at the time to misclick the new guildie. Oh, so it was actually your fault I misclicked. No, I'm joking. Joking. So before we start putting in this build, I'm just gonna make sure that this spec is actually like really sustainable. I don't care, like no meta is using second wind, but I don't care about them. I want second wind. I need second wind. No longer you distracted. Big John, you want Prot Pally, please? We're gonna make Prot Pally as well soonish. Who is Mads Mikkelsen? Well, isn't he that the handball player? Isn't he? Am I thinking wrong? Oh, that's the actor. I totally forgot. I love him, but I have forgotten his name. LOL. Yeah. I know. I have watched like almost all his movies, and for some reason I had forgotten his name. I was thinking about that handball player we have. What is his name? The very famous one we have. The very famous handball player. Mikkel Hansen. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's quite close. Kinda close. Not close at all. Don't tell them. Okay, let me just update this quickly here. So we have pending victory. We have Ren because we need Ren for the Thunderclap. This one here is great because it keeps self-healing. Reduce the cooldown of heroic leap for 15 seconds and also increase the movement speed. Revenge has a 20% chance to immediately... Revenge has a 20% chance to immediately refund 50% of the range. Wrecking Throw. Hurl a weapon at the enemy causing 5,000 damage and ignoring armor. I feel like I kind of want to remove that one. Like, honestly, I feel like I want to remove Wrecking Throw. Yeah, I feel like I want to remove Wrecking Throw. We could also remove... Oh yeah, wait, no, I can't remove that one there. Because if I remove that one, it's not... Then we can't get these two here. Spell Reflection, oh, we can't live without that one. Yeah, we're gonna do without Wrecking Throw. We're gonna do oh no. Because then there's no connections. Oh no. No, we cannot get second wind. We simply cannot get second wind. Well, I mean, we could say goodbye to Stormbolt. And if people really want that extra stun, they could pick it. Yeah, I think that could work. I think because most people, yeah, I think actually that could work. Yeah, let's do that. And if people really need like a extra crowd control, like a stun spell, then they can pick a Stormbolt. We're gonna do that. If you split last name in two, it's close. Now one Taco Bell. Oh, hey, Deep. Welcome in. G-Cloud, hey, for me, I removed Bounding Strike to get a second win. Bounding Strike. Oh. Reduce the cooldown of Heroic Leap by 15 seconds and Heroic Leap also. Hey, Garan Hayot's Boston. Thank you for the follow. I really hope I said your name just almost right. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. You are, I mean, you are yeah, I like the idea you're doing. Like, you have basically removing 15 seconds of, where is it? Where the hell is it? Here. Hide passives. So currently it has a cooldown on 30 seconds and without... You know what? I like your version better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I like that better. Because it's a really, really overpowered, like, stun. It's really nice to be able to stun some mobs if they do a lot of damage. So let's do that. Okay. So now we got the self-healing here, we got the self-healing here, we got the self-healing here. This is fine as well. And over on the right side, I don't believe we have any... Do we have any... Yeah, you heal by 85% of the bleed damage dealt by Ren and Debound. That's perfect. And your maximum health is increased by 6%, and every 20 rage you spend heals you for 1% of your maximum health. I like that. I like that a lot. Attacks have a chance to make your next execute usable. We don't care about that. This one here, oh my god, 6% more HP, and every single time you use 20 rage, you heal a percentage of your HP. I mean, why would you not do that? That's like spamming execute with full range would technically give you like 2% HP, and as a tank, that's quite a lot. But the question comes, what should we remove? Execute hits up to 2 additional targets for 70% of the damage. I could actually consider removing that one. I really could consider removing that one. But we could also remove... Shield wall gains 1 additional charge. Okay, now we can't do... No. Disrupting Shout, Challenging Shout. What should I remove? We can't do without that one. That one is really nice as well because it actually gives Debound more damage and rend, which means more self-healing. So I would also love to have this one here, but... Increase the radius of Demoralizing Shout. Each enemy hit by Thunderclap reduce the remaining cooldown of Demoralizing Shout. You know what? I actually don't care about that one. Am I the one who can't see the tree you're talking about? What do you mean? I have the talent tree on the screen right now. Can you see the tree? Oh wait, are you watching on Wait, hold on. Are you watching like the mobile format where you only can see some of the screen? Because I know Twitch has started to do that on mobiles. Oh, okay. Yeah, because if you hold your phone like that, then you only see some of the screen, and if you like put it on sideways, you will see the entire screen. But whatever, like, I mean, you prefer. Hey, Chickswag. Welcome. It is a raid of Dungeon Storm. This is a dungeon. But in a raid build, I wouldn't use Big John. I wouldn't use it. Denian, hey, welcome in again. Welcome, good to see you. Welcome back. And hi, Chickswag. Welcome in as well. So we might leave it for now, but this one here I could actually this one here, you know what? I think I could consider removing this one here. I think I could consider removing that one and actually go for more sideway works. My bad. Yeah, no, I mean, no worries. Whatever you prefer or do. I could consider doing that one. But again, it's annoying because even if I pick this one here, I'm not allowed to like pick any more of these down here. So I actually have to remove it. I think we just have to, you know, I think we have to just live without the self-healing. Demoralizing Shout also generates 20 rage and increases the damage you deal to the affected target. You know what? That one is cool, but I don't care. I actually think I am going to remove this one here, because this one here is only going to help me every 45 seconds, where this one here is going to be healing me non-stop. Like non-stop. I like that. Of course, it makes sense in a dungeon where you have a really good healer and you're really good friends with the healer and so on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a perfect healer, then you could, of course, take it off and pick the other one. But I feel like in this case here, where most people, most people play solo or with random people, so I feel like this would be a better choice because it's just gonna keep healing you. Okay, I like this build now here. I like this one here. But can't see the chat sideways. All good. Oh, you can't. I thought you would click like on a little chat icon and then it kind of shows like just the newest message. Says, as a healer, I appreciate a tank with self-healing. I'm not a perfect healer. And I also really like that a tank, like, I understand in a professional setup with, like, you know, pro gamers and so on, where they really, like, you know, rely on each other to do the best of the best. That's fine. That's a different gamer team. But, you know, as me, as you, who likes to play the game casually, it's nice to have a tank who can also kind of take care of themselves. But that's actually insane, a lot of, like, self-healing from this build here. This is very tempting. Okay. So now we're going to make sure that the build is actually using all the spells that it's supposed to use. So it is supposed to use... It's supposed to use Avatar. It's supposed to use Battle Shout. Battle Shout doesn't really matter, but it's supposed to use Execute. And it's supposed to use Heroic Throw. And it's supposed to use Revenge. And it's supposed to use Shield Charge. And Shield Slam. And Thunderclap. And then we're just going to enable an add-on called Trophy. Because this add-on here is fantastic. It shows me what spell that I'm using, so I can actually see it. So look at this. Look at this, really cool. So basically, we're going to put the charge down here. Basically, you can see down here, it shows me what spell I have used. But I have to move it up. Trophy. TCGD. TCG. Trophy. Oh my god, what is the command to getting it up? Oh, never mind. Show. Icon size. Like this. Hide. Okay, cool. So now you can see it shows which spell I have just used. So it used Shield Slam, it used Thunderclap, it used Revenge. Shield Slam, Thunderclap. So we can remove Revenge. We can remove Shield Slam, Thunderclap. We still want to have that one there. So it doesn't use the cooldown even though it says it's going to use it. I think it's going to use... Yeah, it does use Heroic Throw, but I still want it down here. And I believe also it's going to... I think it's going to be using X... I believe it's going to be using Execute on a target that has low HP. Deep. I mean, the highest level of plays with we ideally want a tank a DPS heal himself as much as possible, so the healer can contribute to damage as much as possible. I mean, I get you, but like you're looking at all the like meta builds, that's not really like always the case. All the tank builds usually like never picks like healing spells. Like they didn't pick the second wind, they didn't pick this one here, they didn't pick any of the self-healing spells. So I'm just gonna... Is there any mobs I could test? I need to test the DPS on. We might have to go to Donegal. Because I need to make sure that it actually uses execute, or else I need to put it down on the keybinds. Sorry, Viking. I didn't understand what you were asking about. I think multiple answers. Let's just do multiple answers, because then someone who has 3 different mains, they could do it, unless you have already picked something. I don't mind you do multiple answers. Griffin, guild tank back in Legion was a druid with an insane amount of self-heal, so much that he excess healers never had to heal him. And I personally like that. I like a tank with a good strong self-heal. Okay, there. You there. I need to test damage on you. So need to get him under... How much is it? 20%. Need to get you under 20%. That's not very easy. It doesn't seem like it actually wants to use execute. Oh, that is. Okay, it actually uses it. Okay. It uses it. Stuff Buddy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Okay, cool. So we don't need to have execute, but we do need to have shield charge, because it seems like it doesn't use that. So that basically means we have avatar, shield charge, and charge. I like a tank like that too, but I also like DPS that don't stand in crap. True. We got someone spamming over on the YouTube chat. There we go. Banned. I didn't see he had spam for like quite a long time. So I just want enemy templates. Good. So that basically means, okay, so we have spell reflection we could probably put down here. Impending victory we could put down here. Taunt, of course. Maybe there. Thunderclap we don't need. Pommel we could put here. Rend we don't need. Whirlwind we don't need. Wrecking Throw technically is... We could just put it down. Whatever. Rend, Whirlwind. Shell Block is also very important. Hamstring in cases. Ignore Pain, of course. Demo. Revenge we don't need as well. And Disrupting. Okay, it's actually quite a lot of... Like, this is one of the tank spells that actually has quite a lot of, like, spells. I appreciate that. Alright, thank you, Viking. I appreciate the help. Thank you. If everyone could, like, go to this link here, and pick which spec I should be doing next. So go to that link and pick the spec you want. I would appreciate that. Okay, so to put the spells most used, we should probably have something like... This one here is a minor cooldown, so we probably need to have like disruptive instead down here. Pommel we can put up there. Wrecking Throw here. Disrupt in here. Because Disrupt is like a nice spell to like instantly get aggro. We of course need Shield Block. We also need Ignore Pain. Yeah, I think we have to do it like this. So we have like E is gonna be our Shield Block. R is gonna be Ignore. We should probably have Ignore Pain like down here. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Cool. I don't. Is there like another spell I could pick instead of like Wrecking? So instead of having Wrecking Throw, we could actually pick Cooldown of Berserk Rage is reduced by 50% and Berserk Rage remove all movement and parrying. Or Berserk Shout go Berserk, removing and granting immunity to fear sapping in cast for 6 seconds. Also remove fear effects from group members. Oh. You know what? I like that one. I actually like that one a lot. And this one we can get rid of as well, because it would... Well, technically we could actually get rid of this one here. And Cooldown of Shield Wall, intervene, spell reflection. You know what, let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Goodbye, goodbye. And then this one here is way stronger now because it actually affects the entire group. So we're gonna do it like this. And Bro, spell reflect, that one. Okay, I think we got it now. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Panda Bears, is there a way to fix my VV Monk not being able to use single button rotation? Well, what is happening? Take us through it. Sassy, I'm trying to figure out how to make something in my house. It's messing with my brain at the moment. Maybe I should sleep on it on how to make it. Still doing Star Trek Inside. I saw your post in the screenshot room. It was pretty cool so far. Hey Mars, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Odin, could Devour be played with single button assistant? I already actually made a build for it. It's on my Discord, but it's a bit annoying spec because that you still have to use other spells besides the single button system. So yeah, it's a spec that requires a little bit more. It's not like some of the other specs where you only have like 1 or 2 buttons, like Repeller. It has like 4 buttons you also need to like press, but it works, and I have to build up. Chickswag, do we know how Demo Warlock will do in Midnight? So far, as we speak right now, they are S tier. So Chickswag, let me just send you this link here. This is the list from Archon that keeps updating the list on the beta. You can see it has selected the beta option, beta M+, but right now Demo is S tier. So it is one of the best specs in the beta right now. But remember, this can change every single day. But right now it's like, yeah, beta. Toplar has been following Dwarlane for 7 years, 11 months, and 30 days. That's a long time. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that. Darkwolf, is the base UI you using for your button? I use the base UI, yeah. And I have the UI is also on my what is it called? On my Discord, in case you want to like import it to yours. Just 2 seconds. Someone is asking for my stealth macro I use on my druid. I'm just going to send it to them. Big Doe Ron, welcome in. Welcome to stream. Good stuff, lad. Thanks for your inspiring content. Well, thank you for watching the content. I appreciate that, man. Highly appreciate it. Gila, maybe if it's possible to replace some active spells with passive spells from the tree to reduce the clickable spells. It's not possible on the Devour, really, because it's like really like important spells. But if you're talking about the Protection Warrior, that's what we, of course, just did. Hold on. There we go. So stealth macro. So you can spam press it without leaving stealth. What's the size of this other text here? That's interesting. Why is it having this big gap? Oh, well, never mind. There we go. Stealth macro. Sans, you cannot break something that's already broken. What do you mean? What is it broken? In Resort, I can testify that it works pretty good. In Resort, the Devour one or the Demonology? Your brain. Oh. Oh. I see. I see how it is. Okay. I see. Yeah, the Devour. Yeah, I mean, it works fine. I'm just a little bit annoyed at how much it actually is like casting time. But I mean, it is a caster, so I guess I expected that. Okay, so basically we're going to be attacking, spamming single button assistant, and it's going to keep using rage. We're going to be using rage as well on ignore pain. We're going to be using our cooldowns as well with that cooldown there, number 5. And basically just spamming. And it's going to keep healing you, healing. And you need to keep spamming ignore pain also to keep up the stacks. Interesting. Okay, works very well. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to test how much you can actually survive against that one over there. Like, well, I'm sorry. When you were about to answer my question on the UI, the ad block your answer. So I'm using the standard base UI, but I have made my own UI. Like, you know, I went into like edit mode and made my own UI, and I have that UI on my Discord. So in case you want that UI, you can go to my Discord and pick it. In case you want the same UI as me. Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. There you go. You actually heal also when you okay, you actually heal when you also use ignore pain, because ignore pain of course also uses like rage, which is quite cool. We have the self healing, we have this one here. God damn, it's a lot of self healing this spec has. I just went from like 30% up to like 100%, like almost 100%, like in no time. It's quite decent. It's quite decent. G invite CRMECE, Sylvanas. Macho CS, welcome to the stream. First time chatting. I appreciate that. Very good. Yeah, this works really well. This works really well. Okay, so we got a solid build here. We're gonna put that on the Discord. So we're gonna take the protection warrior. We're gonna move it up. Where is it? There. Move it up to the section. We're gonna move it up to pro there. And we're gonna put the green check mark in front of it to basically show that this build has been updated. There we go. Boom. Update. And we're gonna delete. And you know what? I think we're gonna put down shield block together here. And I think we're gonna do like this. Because those 3 buttons are quite important to use all the time. This one is actually quite important as well. So I think but these is also important. Then we have that one. Interrupt. Okay, so basically we could have it like this. So that my stun is on control 1 and my other stun is on control 2. And then we have throw, battle shout, hamstring, and interrupt over there. Okay, I think this works. Cool. Are there videos for all the SBA builds? Have you done already? I'm finding Vengeance Demon Hunter not self-healing as good as before. So I used to do videos for all the different specs. I will again in midnight, but right now because the pre-patch is almost done, I don't really want to use time on videos because the pre-patch is basically done in less than 30 days. So when midnight releases, I'm going to be making videos for all the specs again. But it is probably true that the Demon Hunter Vengeance is healing a little bit less than before. There is one talent we could change that would self-heal a little bit more. We could maybe do that. Got your thanks. But yeah, in midnight I'm going to make videos again for every single spec. Rogash, time for me to go. Have a nice evening all. And till next time, well, Rogash, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Have a good evening or day, depending on the time zone. Big Doe Run. Take care all. Peace. Good night. Good night, Big Doe. Good night. Thank you for being here tonight. Andrew, any minimap, UI, utility, chose, enable, vendor, quest, lower level quest, etc. What do you mean, Andrew? Like add-ons? Are you talking about add-ons? You should pin the poll. We can pin it for we can pin it for 20 minutes. Result. So far, Shadow Priest is winning. Shadow Priest is winning with Guardian Druid right after it. Okay, looks like we got a few people who want Shadow Priest. Great. Good. This spec is ready now. So we're just gonna remove this one here, delete message. And we are going to copy the one from the Fury Warrior. And then I will write Protection Warrior. So basically, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am the build we just created now for the protection warrior using single button assistant. I'm now going to add it to my Discord. So it's actually inside my Discord, so everyone can use it for free. Of course. Warrior. Why do we have protection? There we go, protection. Nice. And then we need the talents. Talents. Copy. Perfect. And then I feel like import.
Drink water. Become moist.
Rust and WoW, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I'm gonna remove that one. Keep it there. I'm gonna remove that one. Keep it there. And we're gonna remove that one and keep it there. And we're gonna remove that one and take that one. And that one is fine. So we still got the self-healing from this one, this one. Still this one here. And still got that one. Now we got the execute one to do more damage. And in this spec here we also have shield wall, makes sense. Yep. Hey, another land, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I need to add on call Bliss Move. There we go. Bliss Move. Okay, so we got Battle Shutdown, we got a Heroic Leap, we got Shockwave, Spell Reflection, Heroic Throw, Berserk Impending, Stormbolt, Taunt, Pommel, Charge, don't need those, Shield, Execute, don't need, Hamstring, Shield Slam, Avatar, we need to put down this one here, Revenge, Shield Charge. The cooldown on Shield Wall is 1.8 minutes. And the difference between those two is that we have Disrupting Shot, which makes sense because that's more about like aggroing mobs around you. And also we have this one here, which also makes sense. And we also have the AoE execute. Yeah, it's all good. But one more cooldown in this spec here. That's annoying. Is there any of these spells we could live without? No, 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 no. I guess at this one here we just have to do like this. Like this. Okay. Sassy, I will be off now. My bed is calling me, lol. See you again soon, and thank you for the stream. Well, Sassy, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate that. I'll see you another time. I will see you another time. Yeah, thank you for being here, Sassy. Grumpy, welcome back. Lucifer, welcome back as well. Hello, can't stick around, but wanted to pop in to say hello and happy to see you working on the update builds. Definitely. We're updating them. Thank you for stopping by, Lucifer. I know you're leaving again, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. So we have all these. Good. We got the self-healing. Everything is good. So that means we can export this one here now. Copy to clipboard. And there we go. Boom. And what is it after the talents? Then we have the screenshots. So we're going to go back to the dungeon build just to take the screenshot. Keybind dungeons. Oh, look up in the sky. Just need that spell there to get away. There we go. Screenshot. And then we need a screenshot of the raid boss. Grumpy, I'm new to this Twitch thing. Is there any button I can push to promote you? No, not really. Like, it's not really like YouTube where you can like click like or something like that. So like help. The only way you actually can help, well, the way you can help on Twitch is actually by just watching. Because the more people you have watching, the higher you get up on the list of streamers in the World of Warcraft category. So you actually just being here is helping. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So we're gonna put in Jay Slayer. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Keybinds raid. There we go. And then we need the layout. You can find it here. And we need the cooldown manager. Oh yeah, good point. I haven't done the cooldown manager yet. Cooldown manager. So we want to. No, we don't want to. We don't want to track that. That one could be interesting to track, I guess. Shield slam as well. Thunderclap as well. Not this one here. Not this one here. Not this one here. We can keep this one for now. Not this one. Could keep this one here. We could also keep that one there. And this one here as well. Oh, what happened? Jay Slayer, thank you so much for using your Prime in here. I appreciate that. Thank you. I highly appreciate it. Thank you for the for your Prime in here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Jay Slayer. Make sure to press the follow button if you haven't already. Well, I mean, also that. But yeah, but just you being here is big help. We got you. Don't worry. Well, Macho Cheers. Is it Macho Cheers? Macho Cheers? Or how you pronounce it? I appreciate that. Angelica helping me, Dad. I'm out of here. How dare you? You have to watch till I stop. I don't see a follow button. You don't see like it's a heart, like it's a heart shape. We reached the Endow milestone. We did. Oh wait, what? Look at that. New items unlock at the Endower. Look at that. Oh my god. Progress 2. Damn, we are slaying. We are definitely slaying. And I can see you're doing quests together with Uncle Harris. On Android, I don't see a heart. There should be like a quite big follow button. Maybe you already... Let me just double check. You are already following. You followed 3 days ago, Grumpy, so don't worry. You already are followed. That's probably why you don't see it. So don't you worry. You are already following. So all good, man. All good. You have done all you can do. What did I come to? Cooldown manager. Okay, so we got that. I don't want that one. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't. There we... Oh, Rend actually has a cooldown. I didn't know that. I'm actually not a big fan of having cooldowns up here that we can actually see down here. I usually just want to have them. Shield charge, shield charge, shield charge. I mean, we could fill out 2 bars. Why not? Why not? Then we have 2 bars filled out. Why not? Then we have the buffs. I don't care about that one. 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 Ratio shield reflecting the blah blah blah. Okay, I want to see when ignore pain is active. I want to see when shield block is active. I want to see when shield walls is active. And I want to see when avatar is active. I want to see when spell reflection is active. And I want to see when sudden death is ready. And I want to see when I think that's it. I think that's it. Very nice. Gameplay enhancement, cooldown manager, export. There we go. And then I'm just gonna write prot. 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 And prot. And I think the last part I need is now the stats. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Stats. And the stats are first strength, haste, crit, versatility, mastery. Boom. All right. Protection warrior done. Targuin. Let me just answer your question. Targuin. And I think, is he called Blue? Blue. I don't know. The reason for why we have Eclipse on 2 is because SBA doesn't always use it in the start. So if you want to do burst damage from the start, it never uses it. It first uses it a bit later. So it's to give you more control. Awesome. Awesome. Deep gaming, it's a community XP bar filled by doing. Damn, and I haven't done anything housing. I don't even know what that endow is. Yeah, it's basically it, as Deep is saying, the guild we are in right now has this goal here, and the longer we come, the more items it unlocks. So you can see the first one here, new item unlocked at the endower vendors. Second one, new items unlocked at the endower vendor. And then, basically it unlocks new items we can buy. So I'm just going to relog to my paladin. The GIF you send on the Discord, it's really good. Where he's like brushing it away. Hey Mim 2000, welcome in. First time chatting, I appreciate that. Welcome in. Machuchias, with your SBA speaks, I found happiness in my L's, so thank you for that. Well, you are more than welcome. Well, thank you for using my builds and watching the content. I appreciate that. Fletchy, on Vengeance Demon Hunter, why is Fracture bound to 1 and SBA to 2? Because basically, it's more important to use Fracture before you use your single button assistant, because Fracture is the spell that is going to give you energy. It's the one that actually does, so you can use your number 2. Blizzard, they forgot. By the way, mock roll, Mim 2000 and 20 after 4 TV. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if I said thank you to you, but now I'm doing it. Mock roll, Mim, and 20. Thank you for the follow, by the way. But basically, Fletchy, they forgot to put Fracture inside the single button assistant. I don't know why they did that, but we have already reported it. I have reported on a different Discord. I have reported as a bug in the game, and I know a lot of people have done this as well. But they forgot to put that spell inside the single button assistant, which is a bit annoying. So this one here, water 15 plants in your neighborhood, and it gives this like, is that like a currency you can use to play? Oh, it's actually a currency. So we should use both Fracture before SBA. Pretty much, yeah, you can use both. Like whenever like it's ready, it's actually good to use it. So that means now we can buy this one here. We can buy this one here. We can buy this one. This fork. Roasted ram leg. Watering can. Trader's card. Measuring scale. And a teaching crystal. Draconic. Oh. So when we get to the third milestone, we can get this one here, which is like an auctioneer. Like this is what the auction, like the auction master, like in the trade, like auction house is using. That is cool. And we can also get this hammer. And then on the very last one, we can get this anvil and this device. It's actually very boring things you can get. Like, is that really just that? Huh. Collect enough ingredients to form a good stew and return to Yulan. How do you get those? Oh, I see. Doing these quests, they also give you housing XP, right? Or no, they don't, do they? Because I badly need housing XP. Fletchy, thanks, dude. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Dr. China, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. The Dractyr one sucks compared to the others one I've seen. Yeah, I've noticed that. I have noticed that we actually picked the worst one. Which I didn't know. The other one doesn't have quests. Like the Dractyr one has quests you actually need to pick and do. The other one doesn't have quests. They just have like objectives. So we're not going to do the Dractyr again. At least we know. They give housing XP as much as the number behind the quest says. Number. Where do you see that number? When you press H and go to the tower, it has a green flag. Oh, okay, so only these tasks, they actually give you XP. We just completed the Furials and Bears adventure, and I now have shady drugs. Then in the back of my house. Interesting. So okay, so the housing community you actually have joined is Bears? Lovely streamer, by the way. But I didn't know you were also a fan over there. Rooting through barrel. Rooting through barrel. Nice. And this one here. So basically complete. Okay, so when I complete 4 events, well, 4 quests. When I complete 4 quests, I get 50 house XP, which is not much. I don't understand some people where they're like, you know, hey, I'm in low fire 2, but I need to move my house. Oh, is that... I mean, can't you only be like in one alliance one? Because, I mean, Bear also has an alliance zone, right? I don't think you can be in both. Time to say goodnight now. Well, Deep, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I'll see you another time. Well, at least I'll see you on the Discord. Which reminds me, I actually need to add the Protection Warrior to the list of the single bottom builds. Warrior. Protection. And we're gonna tag people. Great news. Warrior. Very protection is now updated. Warrior. Cool. We need some more apples. Grumpy, gotta head out. Keep up the great product. Just for your information, I'm a huge Guardian fan, but you already have 2 Druid specs done. Need Log and Rogue Love. Yeah, we definitely need some Rogue and Warlock Love. But you are not alone. If I go to the poll we have, which we just had before, I think I remember. Yeah, there, I have the link here. Guardian Druid looks like it's actually like in the top. Yeah, it's on second placement. So Grumpy, don't worry, we're gonna be doing Guardian soon. But yeah, we definitely need some love for Rogue and Warlock as well. They're actually quite far down the list. Like Shadow Priest and Guardian Druid is like really winning big time. And Enhancement Shaman. Very interesting. But yeah, Grumpy, thank you for being here. I'll see you another time. Oh, you have to pull these. And the last one. There we go. Michael Ram. Good evening, Dwalin. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you for being here, Michael. I appreciate that. VSMM, also, I would love to see one of the Warlock specs. I think the first Warlock spec is probably going to be... Destruction. Hey. Hey. Hello there. Drunky-chan. Oh yeah, Enhance is awesome right now. Yeah, they really managed to like make Enhancement nice. Maybe we should do like more quests. Assist Jaren with melding in the neighborhood. How do you do that? Oh, it's where you have to like click on the right thing. Do you have to like wait for him to? It needs heat. Okay. Oh, throw coal. Oh shit. Here you go, coal. Oh, it's too hard. Put some water in. There, water. Alright, here you got your water. Water again. Water coming. Water again. Here you go. Take some more water. That's a lot of water. Pump those bellows.
Drink water.
Hey, Big John, appreciate it. Coal. Hey, completed. Look at that.
How fare you?
Now let me complete the quest. And now I need to go and water something. Oh yeah, enhancement is awesome right now. Yeah, I already read that one. But if only someone would update the SBA for it, stare sideways at the Valin. Soon. Soon, don't worry, soon. Also, I would love to see the... Yeah, I heard destruction suffers delays from SBA. Yeah, pretty much, because they have, like, not many instant spells. Like, all their spells are, like, cast, so that's why it's, like, really good as well. It seems the Affliction is now strong and more popular than Destruction. Let's take a look. DPS, Mythic. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, meta-wise, not single button assistant-wise. Affliction is right now in A tier. And then you have Destruction in B tier. But I mean, yeah, that's of course when you're playing like without SBA. But see, the thing is, like, Affliction has a lot of like instant cast spells, so it sometimes like suffer a lot for like from the SBA. Let's listen to some World of Warcraft lo-fi. Doom Nutron, welcome to the stream. Thanks for all the guys during the War Within. How is Elemental's SBA? We actually, well, I have updated the build. It is on the Discord, Doom Nutron. And I personally feel like it works really, really well. Like, if I was going to play a DPS, well, I am going to play DPS, but like if I had to play like a ranger DPS, Elemental SBA is definitely one of the top 3s for me. It works really, really well. Big John of figure since they made you out some water. Would I? Well, I mean, it's a good point. I'm watering, and then I can also take some water. That's great to hear. Thank you, man. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Am I still live on YouTube? It does some weird things. Oh, there we go. Okay, it works now. It was really bad. What happened? Mim 2000, thank you so much for using your Prime in here. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the Prime. Highly appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. Matronist, to be honest, all Shaman specs are fun, even Resto. I personally really like all the changes for Shaman. You know, after the patch changes, I just really enjoy the Shaman specs. The only reason I don't want to main Shaman is because they don't have a tank spec, and I kind of want to main a class that has a tank spec. But if enhancement Shamans could use two-hand weapons, I wouldn't even question it. I would just main it. Two-hand enhancement Shaman is, I love it. BSM YouTube is back. Okay, cool. I don't know what happened. Like that was really weird. Mem, thank you for your work. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for watching the content, Mem, and yeah, for using the builds and stuff like that. So this one here should now complete this one here, so it should move a little bit. Boom. Well, I guess you really need to like a lot before it actually moves. Hey, and the housing bar moved a little bit as well. Ooh. Complete a weekly neighborhood quest. A weekly. Oh, that's what we just did. Okay, that's what we just did. So now I have like a lot of these coupons. Coupons. Okay, I'm gonna save up to buy this anvil here. I feel like the anvil is pretty cool. I'm currently leveling in time walking dungeons with your elemental SBA. Love it. Thanks for all the work. Well, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you like it. I appreciate you like it, man. Really appreciate it. They were thinking of making Shaman a bit tankier, like off tank, but I don't know what happened. So they have asked some people if what they would, you know, if they would enjoy a Shaman tank. So, you know, it might be like a spec that comes. Michael Ram, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Is it time for the next build? Should we do the next build? Should we do the next build? Result. No. Okay, so no new builds. Deacon said it. No new builds. We're not doing more builds. Deacon doesn't want more builds. Battle Mom, I appreciate the follow. Thank you for that. Do what you feel is right. I mean, I don't mind doing another build, but I can see a lot of people really want like Shadow Priest. That's interesting. The Shadow Priest actually scares me a little bit. Again, Battle Mom, thank you for the follow. The Shadow Priest scares me a little bit because they have changed it quite a lot. SBA Beam Hunter is very good in Mythic, but not playable in raids because Black Arrow isn't included in SBA. I hope Survival Hunter can play in raids. I mean, well, I mean, it is doable. You just have to like put down the Black Arrow yourself. I think I also have that in the screenshot, don't I? Yeah, you just, I mean, you just have to press two buttons. Like you have to use the single button and Black Arrow. So, you know, I mean, it is doable. You just have to press two buttons. But yeah. But yeah, it's kind of weird why they removed Black Arrow from yeah, I don't understand why they removed it. I want to do a training ground. I just want to see if I can actually get a mark of honor. Do we have anyone who want to join me in a training ground? It's basically a PvP match against bots. It's not against people. It's against bots. Like bots. But anyone want to join me in on a training ground? Kaylin? If you are in the guild, could you write 123 and I will invite you? And if you're not in the guild, let me just create a custom group. We're just gonna go on pre-made, custom, start group, and call it Dvalin training ground. Relaxed. There we go. The only build I want is housing build guide. True. Belmom, you're welcome. Happy to join. Well, happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Oh, Macho, cheers. Thank you so much for using your Prime in here. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Highly appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. Karma Killer is writing. Now we have Karma Killer in the group as well. Got 3 people. Sure, can join if it's okay. By the way, I have to say this is only for the Europe server and not on the US server. Let me log in. I will hopping in on Den. Invite. And again, it's just training ground. We basically just plays against bots. There's no like, it's not against people. It's bots. It's just pure fun. Crazy Dane, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Matt Steps. Hey, Dwalin, just found your stream. Where you from? Denmark. Denmark. I am from Denmark. Red Bear Gaming, I have to head off. Night all. Have a good stream. Well, Red Bear Gaming, thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see you next time. Some Danish love in the chat. But I'm gonna try to figure out how that damn house building works. I'm awful in it. Well, it's I mean, yeah, the tools are quite interesting, but once you get used to it, it's actually pretty well. VSMM, however, Elemental Shaman SBA don't use the two big cooldowns, the Golem and the Sentry. Even though it says in the SBA. Yeah, it says a lot of times that it uses the cooldowns, but it usually like never does it. Kind of like... What? Wait, what's going on here? Am I in the wrong build? Why am I not in the right build? Wait, is my key... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, I was like, wait, what? Alright, I think that's everyone, right? We could just go ahead. Oh, we got one more, Uncle Harris. I'm gonna... Any add-ons or things you can recommend for it? I mean, honestly, I would say start without, because some of the add-ons, they can add some more complex... I mean, some of the add-ons can add nice stuff to it, but also add in more complexity. So I would probably say, you know, just start without. Training grounds. You can't do this while you have a pre-made group listed. Delist? Your group is too big to join. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Oh. Seems like we are only allowed to be 5. I didn't know that. It is 10 versus 10. It is 10 versus 10, but cross-faction groups cannot queue for this. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, well, Alliance, Horde. Wait, are you all Horde? Wait. Alliance, Horde, Alliance. Oh my god. This system is so annoying. They are not really trying to make it like easy to play. That is... Wait, hold on. What's going on? Oh my god. Lizzie. Welcome in, Lizzie. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome and welcome. Lizzie, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. We need to give Lizzie a shout out. We need to hold on. Shout out Lizzie. In case you need to follow another fantastic World of Warcraft streamer, you need to follow Lizzie. Very chill, relaxed World of Warcraft streamer as well. Thanks so much. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Maggie and Drongskill and Gibby. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But hi Lizzie. Welcome in, and everyone, the raider. I hope you had a good stream. I mean, I was lurking on your stream in earlier today when I was working, and then family time came in and stuff like that. Well, let me just kick this one here. And... while working as well. Motzi, Kipsy, and Artelon, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. But hello everyone, welcome in. I am Dvalin, a World of Warcraft content creator who likes to stream and make very simple guides on YouTube for people who want to play casual World of Warcrafts. But welcome in. But again, Lizzie, thank you for the raid. What were you doing today in World of Warcraft, Lizzie? By the way, I know it's late, so if you have to go sleep, you know, I don't want to keep you entangled here. But what were you doing today? Transmog farming, mount farming? Thanks so much for the shout out, lovely, and thank you all so much for the follows as well. Oh my god. Well, thank you. I mean, thank you for the raid and everyone you brought over here. Holly Dolly and Elenta, thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. Let me go down. Remove. Who was logging in on his alliance character? Oh, there we go. Accept. So now we can do random battleground. Hey, look at that. It works. There we go. I was lurking on you. Hey, it's me, Bam Bam, and Elenta, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I was doing a bunch of community things today, raids, endeavors, and such like that. Was really cool. Cozy time. Well, it's the same over here, just cozy time. And of course, you deserve. Well, Lizzie, you're too kind. You're way too kind. I appreciate that. Lizzie, do you have your own housing community? Like, do you have your own guild? Kind of like, you know, I have my guild and my own housing community. Do you also have that yourself? Or have you joined someone else? And again, welcome in every raid. I really appreciate you all for jumping over the raid. Yes, I have my own guild and housing community. Oh, okay. What have you called it? I'm curious. What is your so-called guild called? I mean, it's fun to know, because then if I sometimes see people and I would be like, oh wait, I know that person. Well, I don't know the person, but I know. Of course, Hedgehog hideout. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with all your emotes you have. Definitely makes sense. I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. No, I don't have your hedgehog. I used to have your hedgehog emotes, but I don't have them anymore. I usually always get lucky getting a gifted sub on your channel, but I don't have the one yet. Who could guess? Hedgy Army. Hedgy Army, I like that. I like that. I can't spend too much time here. I used to play WoW, stop at MOP. I literally have zero time to play any more games. But gosh damn it, I'm so tempted to get back into my character. Oh, Holly Dolly, you have a busy life at the moment. Denine, I also want to say I have never used SBA until I saw Dwalin stream. They are really good. Well, Denine, I'm glad you like the builds. Really glad you like the builds. I'm trying to make, that's my goal. Trying to make the game simple. Simple and fun. I love the hedgehog emotes. Lizzie, you have so good emotes. Like, you have so good emotes. I need to get emotes. Like, I literally have no emotes. Like, I have these World of Warcraft emotes, but it's a package that everyone can buy for like $10 on a emote website. But I really need to get some emotes. Holiday, I work full time, play Palia and Animal Crossing. I see. Yeah, okay, I guess that's the difference, because I also work full-time myself, but I only play World of Warcraft. Like, full-time, World of Warcraft. When it's 6 a.m. in the morning to 9 a.m. in the morning, I'm driving my kids to school and kindergarten. Then from 9 to 5, I work. Then from 5 to 9, I'm a family dad. And then from 9 to 1 a.m., I stream and play World of Warcraft. Only World of Warcraft. Because I would simply, just like you, I wouldn't have time to play any other games. 1 a.m., good gravy. I mean, if I don't play to 1 a.m., I wouldn't get any game time. So I need to do that. When do you sleep? Well, I sleep from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m., so I get like 5 hours every day. So that's the sleep I get. 5 hours a day. But when the kids they get older, then I will be able to sleep. Except like yesterday. Yeah, I mean yesterday we got like 3 hours because I was streaming on the official World of Warcraft channel. So of course that was a bit yeah, that was needed. That was needed. So, you know, sometimes you gotta like, yeah, you gotta like put a little bit into it, I guess. That's a pack shuttle. Well, yeah, Nordenheim, yeah. It's yeah. Getting free kits first, and then after that you decide to chase your dream. It's you know, time demand. You know what I mean? Like it's if you didn't have kids, of course, then you have all the time for yourself. You can like focus on your goals. But then I decided to get free kits first, and then chase my goals. The one today, no well bosses, but don't forget to attack. True. Oh my god, yeah. Yesterday when I forgot to attack those bosses. Fletchy, is there... Wait. Lizzie, oh my god, you need to sleep. Northern High sleep is a hecking important. I mean, yeah, like, I could sleep when I get old, you know? Like, yeah, I can sleep when I get old. It's fine, I can sleep when I get old. Like, we can grind. I will grind this year. Hopefully become full-time content creator. And then I can sleep. So yeah, we're just gonna farm a little bit more. Just, you know, sleep can wait. Or else I have to find out how to become a vampire. Capture blacks. Hold them. We win. I'm gonna go mines. Slow down with the strats. I can't take notes that quick. Oh, how many do we have over here? Fletchy, is there a way to have keybinds auto-switch based on talent specs? I think if you go into... Well, not keybinds. For that, you would need the add-on called... For that, you would need the add-on called... Oh, what's it called? I'm actually getting beaten up by bots. Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone alone. Oh, okay, I got people now, there's an add-on called MYSLOT, where you can swap your key bindings. That is a goddamn tank. He is really annoying. Do we have any healers on the team? We don't. Okay, that's why I have to keep healing myself so much. We don't have a healer. Oh, someone should take the flag. There we go, we got the flag. Oh my god, that would knock me out. Only 5 hours sleep. I mean, I don't, like... I of course don't know your life situation, but after I got kids, and you kind of like get used to like sleepless nights, you know, especially after 3 of them, then it feels like you kind of get used to it, I guess. Normal. Hopefully you get more sleep with the kids when they get older. Exactly. They in 6 years, I guess, they're gonna go to an age where they can do their own stuff. Lizzie, lovely, I need to go out and get some food. I'm starving. Enjoy the rest of the stream, darling. And bye, everyone in chat. Bye, everyone in chat. I was like, bye. Bye, everyone in chat. Well, Lizzie, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a, well, evening. I mean, evening, yeah. Have a good evening. And I'll see you another time. I really appreciate the raid again. Have a great evening. Get some good food. Oh, they're capturing the flag. No. 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 God damn it. It's kind of hard when you don't actually have PvP gear because your stats are so like bad. Should already be conditioned from having 3 kids to not need much sleep. Exactly, Ceresia. That's the thing, like, after 3 kids, like, sleep is like, what is that? What is that? Sleep when I die is a motto? Yep. That is so annoying that it just goes into bear form and then it's just like, yeah, I'm unkillable. They actually play better than I expected, these bots. Like, honestly, they play way better than I expected. I know I'm going in alone now against 10 people. But I didn't expect them to go... They used to be like super squishy, these bots, but they have like really improved them. Naga, any idea what your main will be in Midnight? Probably Paladin, but I will probably play all the specs. Depending on what the guild need, I will just switch between Holy, Prod, and Retribution Paladin. Also depends on what his daytime job is. Obi, that is consultancy. Like, I work from home. And basically just like open up my computer and click on my keyboard. Viking, I need 8 hours sleep. Well, I guess I mean, before I got kids, I also kind of needed that, but after kids, yeah. Alright, let's keep these 2 bases. Keep them away! Keep them away! I am sorry if I am missing some of your messages in the chat. It is a bit hard doing this and reading at the same time. I didn't think about that when I entered this. Last time I played this one here, it was like a walk in a park. But now it's actually quite hard. Charmosin. When my kids were little, I survived on 5 hours sleep a day whilst working at night as well. Yeah, I mean, that's... I feel, you know... I'm sure I also read like an article that, you know, the body basically gets used to whatever you do, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. If you do it long enough, it's... yeah. They actually also have healers, and we don't have a healer. Can I switch back to... Can I switch to healer? That will probably help a little bit. The Crazy Day in the bots is now super good. Yeah, they have really increased their stats. Because, I mean, I don't have any single PvP gear, so my gear is, like, trash. But now they just, like, they really do like a lot of damage. Let me see, yeah. Oh, that healer there, he doesn't have much HP. Go for the healer. The healer. It's kind of hard when we don't have a single healer. Let me try see if I can switch. Usually Battlegrounds, they don't allow you to do that, but let me see if I can. Also, like, I mean, shouldn't Blizzard, like, if 10 DPS joins, shouldn't they, like, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too hard for them to, like, make a system where it would just, like, see, oh, they are 10 DPS, then we're also gonna give them against 10 DPS. For the Alliance. Come on, kill that healer. Yes, 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 yes. Good job, good job, good job. And now get that. Now get that flag. You got this. I appreciate it. Miss Aphrodite. Just don't die, Danny. I will try. I will try. Ventura? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Macho is saying I got to go, guys. Thanks for the good company. Well, thank you for being here today. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Incoming mine should be. I guess we could leave. If Manis is gonna stay there, Manis, you stay there. Hey Guru, welcome to the YouTube stream. Welcome. One question for all people who are familiar with single buster: how far can you take those SBA builds? I mean, there isn't really like a. I wouldn't say that's. I mean, honestly, there's. I would say there's no limit. That was a lot of people. That was a lot of people. I know that was basically suicide, but I just tried to like... I just tried to like... do... So... In Remix I solo world boss with SBA. Well, I mean... In Remix, you could also be insanely strong. Griff, hey, can you set your YouTube live so we can rewind? I usually have it, Griff, I usually have it offline, like off when I stream, because a lot of people, they misclick it and suddenly they are watching, but they think they're watching live, but it's actually not live because they're behind in time. But the moment the stream is done, it will be as a VOD. You know, it will actually be there like as a video, and then you can jump around in it as much you want. Wait, hold on. When did they add a bridge here? That doesn't... This bridge is not... I have played this game for many, many years, and I have not seen a bridge here. Interesting. Oh, they're going lighthouse. It's new? Oh, I see. Okay, so that is the healer. This is really very important. We're now interrupting the healer of actually going down. It's near the bridge. Okay, okay. We are literally 5 people attacking this priest and nothing is happening. They must have some insane stats. I'm gonna try heal. I'm healing you. I got you, I got you. Look at me healing. Retribution spec. And that tank, he is just tankier than tank. I mean, holy damn. We can't kill him. Oh, okay, his healer came. Okay. Kill priest. Oh, yeah, back to the base, back to the base, back to the base. Is that a... That's a repeller, okay. Ah, goddammit. So close. Fletchy. Night all going to hit the Steam Deck. Well, Fletchy, thank you for being here. I appreciate that, and I'll see you another time. Okay, thanks. One more question. Can you point me to which stream it was when you did the pre-patch SBA for Balance Druid. Wow, that Paladin look. I think they have like, yeah. They got the same stats as a player with full PvP gear. Yeah, so that Death Knight there had almost 200k HP as a DPS. So basically we are a lot of players who has no PvP gear, and all the bots they have full PvP gear. Kelly C, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Appreciate the follow. Really appreciate the follow.
Drink water.
Become moist. Bubble. Griff, I can't remember which one I did the balance on. I would need to go back and see. I think it's like, oh god, no. They literally have like 100k more life than me. Oh no, not that bug. This is the bug when if you touch tree, like the material tree, you know, like a tree, then you get disconnected. And that was a tree boat, and I touched the tree boat, and you get disconnected. It's a very odd bug. Yeah, like this material here, like the tree here. Don't ever go into it because then you will get disconnected. Oh my god, okay, so... Okay, let the priest leave. There we go. This warlock is alone now. He's all alone. Oh god, a mage is coming. Ah. There are too many on us. God damn it. Grave, no worries, I'll try and find out. I think it was like one of the... Like, it's definitely one of the reasons. Because we have this one now. Then we had the one... It must be either like one of the last 3 streams, but yeah. Mine. Oh god, we actually just lost all the bases. Well, when this released, day 1, it worked. It actually worked, like, they were actually easy to beat. But this was like... We actually lost against, like, these bots here. But they have also, like, pumped them up. Like, what the hell? Like, normally, these bots are, like, easy. They don't have much HP. You want to go again, Carmage? You actually want to go again? I mean, I'm fine trying again. One more? Should we try one more? Okay, Soul Kick, he's off. He was like, nah, hell no. I am not doing this. Kill the void. Kaylin, I'm out. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Also, remember to pick your PvP talents in case you don't have them. Angel, yet again, Blizzard screwed up something. Well, yeah, yeah, because Training Grounds was literally supposed to be the one where someone who just bought the game, who just want to try PvP for fun, just to like kind of learn, is supposed to go in and have like a good time. But this was actually like, this was not easy. Like they had the double amount of HP than all of us. That was just crazy. That was crazy. Of course, if I had full PvP gear, it would be another thing. But I thought that was the point, that you could like gear up in there. Krista, I use my rogue and I kick ass in there, and I do not normal play PvP. But did you try it recently? Because now they have like increased their stats like insane amount. They messed that up as well. The Twilight currency can be transferred to. Have they disabled that? Oh yeah, they have disabled again. Oh, okay. I'm glad I transferred all my coins yesterday. That is the story of Blizzard. If they find something that is fun, yeah. I transferred mine though, but yeah, I did as well. But I see they actually have disabled it now. It looks like. I'm just gonna buy Night Elf. This one here. I want 10 of these. So I can be a Night Elf Paladin. There we go. Boom. Kaylin, I'm off to bed. Have a nice stream. Well, Kaylin, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I'll see you next time, man. See you next time. Hey, Scott. You just became a member on my YouTube. I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you so much, Scott. Really, really appreciate you for becoming a member on my YouTube. Highly appreciate it. For people who don't know, that is basically the same as being a sub on Twitch and becoming a member on the YouTube. So I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you for that. Why doesn't it say a notification sound? Oh, it's turned off. I didn't know that. That was my bad, Scott. It was supposed to come up with like a notification. But I guess I screwed it up. Stream elements. Can you see like a history of... No, I can't see. Never mind. But yeah, Scott, thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. Battle Mom. All for sleep, 3 grandkids sleeping over, and they are early birds. So good night all. Well, Battle Mom, I knew that feeling. It's the same with my 3. They are also early birds. So yeah. Thanks for joining the stream, Battle Mom. I appreciate that, and I'll see you another time. See you another time. Dwalin, checking out your minus Morgul. It's awesome. I'm gonna go to my minus Morgul as well. Yeah, see you next time. Yeah, good night, Battle Mom. And then it won't reset. People made trial counts and transferred over what they got. Oh, so they disabled to fix it, I see. Big John, what happened to being able to make a Night Elf Pally? They had one in Legion Class Hall. They have, exactly, they have. And that one is even gonna be in the Midnight campaign. You're gonna see more from her, which is crazy. Wishful, love the videos and the SBA. Well done. Wishful, welcome to the stream. First time chatting. I appreciate that. Welcome. Good to see you, man. And I appreciate you like the content. Really appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Rocker. Good to see you. Eternal Nightmare. Do you think they will ever let you set permissions to have friend decorate your house with you? I love someone to build my house or something cool. They already have confirmed that's gonna happen very soon. Oh, hey, Jerry. Jerry Senpai. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Are you... Oh, you're a fellow streamer. I see your awesome cool badge next to your name. Welcome in. Basically, if you watch the stream, you're gonna win like a... You get this little plushie you see in the right corner. It's still... Yeah, it's still running. Oh well, then I'll pay someone to build my house. But hold on, Eternal. Hold on. Because they have also confirmed that very good housing creators, everyone can like copy the code like talents. They can copy their build, then you can get the code and you can just import everything in they have done. So basically the entire housing build you have, you can copy the code like a talent and then paste them in. So no one in the group has a lot of HP, so that means no one in the group actually has like full PvP gear. Interesting. Well, also me, like I have really bad HP. I'm gonna go try... Oh my god, they have so much HP. They have so much HP. I got this one. I got this one. And now I'm going to be destroyed. Oh, I'm gonna be... Oh, okay. Denian actually came to the rescue. Kill the priest. Kill the priest. No, don't fear me. That is my weakness. No, they're getting it. Stand inside the circle. Well, we actually have to kill one before we can get the circle to move. There you go, he's outside the circle. No. Interrupt. No. God damn it. Stunning. Interrupt. Picture and Chris Metzer. True, that was fun yesterday, seeing that name being spammed. Hey Tiger Paul, welcome in. Util, that's awesome. Or... Oh yeah, regarding the housing, yeah. Well, kill that, the priest. We need to kill that healer. Get him away. And just always make sure we stand inside the circle. Make sure we stand in the circle. I got you, Dinian. Got your full health. Healing. Lay on hands. God damn, that healer is annoying. Yeah, get them away, get them away. You got nothing on us. Yeah. I have no mana back, no food to eat. Oh god, that Death Knight is gonna shred me. Yeah, he dragged me. Is that a... Oh, it's a Frost Death Knight, okay. Keep him out! Keep him out! Hey, hey, we got the point. We got the point. Good job. Good job. Intense, very intense. I should have brought some food. Hey, Zane. Paladin in a Dell. Looks like I'm watching myself. We're actually doing a battleground, but not against players, but against bots. Which is called training grounds. Use recuperate. Recuperate? Is that like the news? Oh, does that work in battlegrounds? I didn't know that worked in battlegrounds. Oh no, not seen those yet. Yeah, so if you go into your PvP, there's this one here at the bottom called Training Grounds. That's the one. It used to be quite easy and fun to do, but now they have given all the bots full PvP gear. So they are quite strong. I would say too strong. It trains you in getting stunned. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, too strong. Way too strong. It's so funny seeing people in the chat being angry. We are playing against bots, and people, they get so mad in the chat right now. Like, you know, you see a lot of people getting mad when you go into like a normal battleground, but like going into like a bot battleground and then getting mad at people not killing the bots, that's just fun. That is fun. You make them sound like real people. Well, yeah. Go bots, beat those humans. This is definitely a human, bot. What do you call it? Revenge from the bots. Okay, so you can actually use that healing spell in PvP. Well, thank you, Big John. I totally forgot about that spell. Use my shield. Selfie. Oh my god, they even interrupt. What happened? What was that? Oh, Logan, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. Selfie. Oh my god. They are quite good at interrupting, to be honest. You make that. Same. Apparently PvP training are or not still toxic. I mean, but the point is, like, this PvP mode was supposed to be something you go in and you just, you know, you just chill and have a good time and kind of get into PvP. It was not supposed to be like this. This was not what it was supposed to be. Like Blizzard, they were like, oh, this is going to be something that is very great for new players to go into and learn how to PvP. No, this is getting stomped by some overpowered bots. But they probably did something wrong with it too. I'm sure they probably did something wrong with the stats or something like that. Who knows? How's the mage doing over there? Car mage. You're all alone over there. Are you alright over there, car mage? Are you using all your racial? Are you using your racial? No, I am not. When you don't do like a lot of PvP, and then suddenly you're like going into PvP, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot that. I mean, come on. Oh, I appreciate that, Big John. Thank you for reminding me. Interrupted. What you gonna do when they come for you? I don't have an interrupt already. Do we actually have a healer this time? No, we don't have a healer. Then it kind of makes sense why we are getting so much damage. Die, Death Knight. There we go. How's it going on the other side? The Nair destroyed. So they started to powerful, then they got nerfed, and now back to being powerful. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, Big John, I'm gonna try your spell now. Oh yeah, this is useful. This spell is like really overpowered, like, you know, like not overpowered, but you know what I mean, like Alright, I'm off to bed. Good night all, and cheers for being in my background sound and scream while I was housing. Well, Drunky Chan, thank you for hanging out in the chat. I appreciate that. Have a good night, Drunky. Earthen has a better one. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, because this one here only restore health, where Earthen they like Earthen they also get mana.
Drink water.
Appreciate that. Frisian. Oh, okay, so Frisian, you are Drunky. Okay, looks like we are winning now. Hey, look at that. 400 honor and a chest. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good job. And it gives mark of honor. And a chest that is very bad. Well, we gotta end on that one, because you know it's very important you end on a win. So yeah, we need to end on a win. But that was it. I think if I'm gonna do that again, I'm probably gonna get some more PvP gear. Yeah, some more PvP gear would probably be nice for me. But I don't really want, like, I don't want to grind PvP gear now when, like, you know, when the next expansion is just around the corner, then it seems a bit dull to farm that now. How much honor did I get? Well, actually, I do actually have a lot of honor I can transfer from other characters. So I could technically buy a lot of items, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do PvP in this season anyway. Well, there's no season I mean, there's no season anyway right now, so. Big John, grats. Version A, yeah. Well, you got a new color. A. Have they? I know once they added a quest where you need to do that one. So basically the two-hand sword in here is really bad eye level when it comes to PvE, but PvP wise, it's eye level 157, which of course is insane. But yeah, I'm not gonna care about this until the next expansion. Then I will. So, Big John, I guess like every DPS class should take, well, every DPS pick should basically have this one should basically have this spell out, recuperate. Chicks when I tried logging in today was very overwhelming. I mean, I honestly, between you and me, I wouldn't recommend anyone to like. It sounds weird saying that because of course I want more players to the game, but right now the pre-patch we're going on right now with the pre-patch event and stuff like that, it's not really like. There's not like. We're basically just waiting for the new expansion to come. We're just waiting. So yeah, I would say like we're literally just waiting. There we go. I use it on all my characters. Well, I have saved this one now. I totally forgot that was a thing, and it's quite overpowered, even though. I only have 47 characters at the moment. But I can't wait for the new expansion, because basically when the new expansion comes, everything gets, you know, clean quest log, clean dailies, all that, you know, nonsense. Everything is just like clean. It just feels so good when a new expansion drops and there's no season and no raids and no mythic dungeons, because everything is just like so clean. And then a little bit later and you have all these quests everywhere. Saying did everything in the pre-patch zone in one play session, nothing left to do, that's new. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I mean, right now would be a good time for you to like try the Paladin in Diablo 4, or, you know, try another, you know what I mean. We are waiting. This is the waiting zone right now. I guess we could look at that poll and see which spec I should be doing next. So the poll that got most votes is Shadow Priest, and Enhancement Shaman are right after. I see. Shadow Priest. I'm surprised that one is so popular. Like, it's always a spec that is a bit, like, it's a bit funny to me.
Champion, I have heard unsettling rumors that Xalatath's Twilight's Blade cult is recruiting within Horde cities. Meet me in Orgrimmar, so we may.
There we go.
We cannot suffer a single cultist within our
Edit
walls.
mode, modern. Let's get rid of all the abilities. Go away, go away, go away. There we go. And then we're gonna put down the single button. We're gonna go into edit mode. We're gonna go to dwelling UI. And we got, oh my god, I have a lot of talents. We're gonna clean them out. I always had a disc priest, but in Shadowlands I changed to Shadow. It was good, but I haven't played Shadow in the War Within. I played a little bit Shadow in the War Within, but I didn't like it. It was I felt like the rotation was too complex. Like there was too many things to like think about. The way that the devouring plague worked and stuff like that, I just didn't like it. Then of course the single button assistant came out, and then it was easy to play it with that one. But yeah, still. Big John is saying I use SBA and all, so thank you for these guides, so I don't need to learn every single build with rotations. Well, I appreciate you for liking my content, Big John. Highly appreciate it. That's what I heard as well. Yeah, it was very like it wasn't user friendly, because you had to like keep using that. Do we still have that one? No, it's not here anymore. I think they removed it because everyone basically hated it. But before we had like this devouring plague one that you had to keep using. It was just awkward to use. Yeah. All right, let's Shadow Priest. So Void Weaver is the meta right now. I like that. I'm a huge Void Weaver fan, so that makes me happy. All right. So we got Angelic Feather. We got the Leech. That's good. That's good. Mind Control. Why would you use Mind Control in a dungeon build? Shoggle Undead. Shoggle the target's undead enemy for 50 seconds, preventing all actions. But is it really that often? Like, do we have a lot of dungeons where you meet undeads? I can't think of a dungeon right now that has undeads in it. Undeads. Huh. I think I'm gonna remove that one. Scholomans. But I mean that's, I was like, I mean like, because this is like one of the meta builds I'm using, and then I'm gonna modify it to my own. But I mean, like, why would a meta build use this right now? Shoggle the target. Well, hold on. Is that because there's some kind of like overspell that basically makes Shoggle? It does. No, it doesn't make sense. Is it because there's literally nothing else that makes sense to take? Doesn't seem useful. Oh, that's the same thing I think. Your healing spells and smite have an 8% chance to make your next. No. It's probably because there's nothing else that makes sense to take. Yeah, I think that's the case. There's nothing here. Yeah, okay, I guess that's why. There's literally nothing here you can pick that's gonna like increase your damage. So that is why they have done it as it is. Well above that you cast. Yeah. An attack brings you below 30% health. You can absorb. I would rather have the absorption shield that Shoggle did. We're gonna take the absorb shield. Increase damage of your spells. Yes, please. Increase the range. Yes, please. Fate, Grace, Illusion. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we have every single thing here that deals most damage. We have all the self-healing stuff. Except this, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Then over here we basically have Memory Touch also applies Shadow Web Pain. Shadow Web Pain deals 150% increased damage, of course. Healing from Vampire Touch also madness when you are at maximum health. Oh, it instead shields you. Okay, I like that. Mind Blaze get an additional charge. Increases tentacle slam damage by 300. Oh, they don't like that. And then we go Shadow Fiend, we go this one here, summon minions 20% longer, deal 50% more damage. Then we upgrade it to a Mindbender. And then we take this one here and we... Well, Shadow Fiend and Mindbender, actually your haste is increased by 10. After Conjuring, boom, boom, boom. You create... Okay, that should be fine. Cool. Then we need to check if it actually uses the spells that it's claiming that it uses. So we need some help from an add-on here. We need help from an add-on. So basically it say that it's going to use Mind Blast. So we're going to put down Mind Blast here. Then it says it's use Mind Flay. And then it says it's use Power Infusion. And it uses Power Word. We're going to take that one down anyway. And we're going to have Shadow Word Death. And we're going to have Shadow Word Madness. And we're going to have Shadow Word Pain. And we're going to have Shadow Form, which we already are inside, so it doesn't matter. Tentacle Slam. Vampiric Touch. Void Torrent. That is a lot of spells. Void Form. So if you play Shadow Priest without having single button assistant, this is all the abilities you need to have down for the rotation. I mean, everything here is rotation except the cooldown here, but still, that's a lot of rotation. Okay, let's see if it actually uses all the stuff. So it uses Tentacle Slam. That's awesome. So we can remove that one. It used Shadow Word Pain. It used Torrent. It used Shadow Word Death. It used Mind Flay. It used Madness. It uses Mind Blast. Okay, and it uses Vampiric Touch as well. Okay, so the spells you would Sane, Outright Training, Pain, even on Broad Pally. Yeah, they need to fix that. They have to fix that. There we go. Okay, so it's just like before that you need to actually use Void Form yourself. And then I wonder if it actually... Okay, it actually uses the Void Volley after that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works pretty well. That works pretty well. And then we have this macro here, which is going to help us. So it's basically doing so Void Torrent doesn't get cancelled, Mind Flay doesn't get cancelled, and Mind Flay Insanity. Do we still have Mind Flay Insanity? What's it called? What's it called? Mind Flay. Mind Flay. X Ravenite, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Mind Flay increased damage. Shadow Priest attacks look so cool, especially after the new patch. Like it looks even cooler like now. Wait, so does it ever use the upgraded version of Mind Flay, or is it always the same Mind Flay? I don't think we have the upgraded version of Mind Flay anymore. Mind Flay, increase the damage of Mind Flay. Yeah, I don't think we have that anymore. Yeah, okay, that works very well. Okay, rotation done. We have now discovered that works perfectly fine. Still, I don't understand why we need mind control. That seems like a bit dull. I would understand dominate mind, but I don't understand mind control because you cannot do damage while you're mind controlled. Could we go without mind control? But the problem is we're gonna see how many spells we actually have in the end. So Angelic Feather, Master Spell, Fire Scream, Desperate Prayer. We can put that one down there. Mind Control, Purify Diseases, Dispel Magic, whatever. Mind Soothe. Yeah, I don't want that. Resurrection, Fade. What does Fade actually do? Remove all the threat. Well, I guess. Mind Vision. We don't need that one. Don't need that. Hey, Benjo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Leap of Fate. Well, yeah, why not? Levitate can go over here. Powered Shield. Dispersion. Vampiric Touch. Mind Blast. Silence. Yeah, we're gonna put Silence down here. Mind Flay, Tentacle, Shadow, and Vampiric Embrace. No passion, no energy. No, we ended up removing all the alerts that made a lot of noise because we agreed that people come mostly here to like listen to lo-fi and chill. So we removed all the noisy stuff. Okay, this should be fine. So technically, still got the Murloc one. Technically, Power Infusion, Vampiric Embrace, Dispersion. I mean, it doesn't really matter which order you have them in, and it's kind of up to you. Is that really all the spells? Yeah, I guess so. Then we could put that one down there. And we could put the Murloc stays because Murloc's rule. Exactly. 100%. We could even add like 5 of them, so we have like 5 Murloc alerts. Oh, I should probably put the cooldown down on the Murloc. And the troll laugh. So how are we gonna do this one here? Dispel Magic, I guess, on that one there, and then Purify on this one here. I guess this could work. Let's put Angelic Feather there. And then Master Spell here. And yeah, I guess we could do like this. Why not? Let's... Yeah, let's do like that. I guess that looks fine. But it's no longer a nice day for fishing. Oh, I actually only removed that one because of I was streaming on Blizzard's channel, the official one, just to make sure that was like, because they said like I was not allowed to have any copyright stuff. So I think I'm probably gonna add that one back because I like that one. I just saw this character has like a lot of crafting materials. Let's get that sold. I don't need any of that. Cool. The fish ran away. I was gonna say everything I end up liking after the goat had to get removed. I mean, I'm probably getting the fishing one. I need to like sit down and use like an hour of like getting new alerts in and something like fun and chill. It's on the to-do list. It's on the to-do list. Yep. This character has quite good gear. Like, it's almost like full hero and champion gear. Like, what? It's like dope geared. I think that... Okay, I think this one is now ready to be updated. So we're gonna put up Priest Shadow. Priest Shadow, we're gonna throw it here in... We're gonna put it in the top. Edit channel. Priest. Check mark. There we go. And we're gonna remove the images. Goodbye. And also in the macro, we can update the macro one because we don't have Mind Flay. Do we have Mind Flay Insanity? Insanity. Wait, I saw that thing. Search of Insanity. Search of Insanity. Mind Flay damage increased by 15 and Insanity generation. Yeah, we don't have that spell anymore. So basically, let me just get that macro over here. Cast no channeling Void Torrent, no channeling Mind Flay, and Mind Flay Insanity has to go. Like that. Perfect. And then also remove Show Tooltip, because that has been proven that it actually makes the macro worse. Like that. And now you're not supposed to break any of the challenges. Let's try. Slam, slam. Yep, it doesn't break that one. And it doesn't break that one. Perfect. Alright, then I'm happy. Build done. Delete. Delete. And this one was the build. Pat is nice. Yeah, this one was the one with most requesters. With the highest vote. So someone must be happy for it. I hope. Shadow Priest. And then we need to get the wallpaper for Shadow Priestess. That one. Shadow. What is the wallpaper? That's the red one there. There we go. Oh, not here. There. Ellen, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. I'm gonna paste it in now so you can have fun with it. Shadow Palace, we are. I appreciate that. Well, thank you for waiting on my bills. I wish I could make them faster, but life. Okay, and then after the Shadow Priest one, then we have the talents. So we have the dungeon talents here. And wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Raid. There we go. Shadow. And then we just need the screenshot of the spec. Keybinds. Keybinds. Shadow. There we go. And then we need to paste in the UI. And then we need to paste in the cooldown manager. Yeah, that one is actually going to be a bit important for this spec here. External damage meter, defensives, boss warnings, cooldown manager. So this one has a cooldown, that one we don't need, that one we don't. Yeah, we should have that one. Pat says, Hank, can you have a live now? Will you play WoW? What do you mean, Pat says? Hang on, can you have a live now while you play WoW? Well, I mean, with the limited time I play, I guess that works. But it's also ultra limited. White form. Okay, this should be fine. Be gone. Okay, so we would like to... Yeah. Void form, Entropic Rift. Vampiric Embrace. I don't really think any more important is to show. Oh wait, we actually want, of course, power infusion. So technically, we actually only just want to see. We also want Mindbender. Yeah, so we actually just want to see when the pet is active. Well, we could put that one up there. That should be fine. And we technically, on this row here, we don't actually need that one. Yeah, that should be fine. So we go into combat, copy, boom. And then we need the stats. Stats. And we are running Void Weaver, so we need these stats here, which is wrong. I don't agree with that. There we go. Shadow. And then we need the macro. And the macro we are using for this spec here is this one here. There we go. Boom. And it's gonna be Void, Torrent, and Mind Play. There we go. If you have good latency, you can use this macro. This lets you spam single button system without interrupting Void Torrent and Mind Flay. But many users with plus 30 ms latency experience issued. And then we have Void Torrent, no channeling, blah blah blah. Will prevent I-beam. There we go. Void Torrent and Mind Flay. And also the last one. I-beam. And there we go. All right. Hey, by any chance, do you know anyone here why Platinetta shows the name of my team in an instance in white and not class color? I sadly don't know, since I have really never used Platinator. But isn't there like an option saying that you can use like class colors instead? I took Destrolog in +10 using SBA and controller. It's doable for sure. Also, some of those most fun I haven't in WoW a while. Back in the day, my old guild master said you could not have a guild friend for another life outside of WoW and raids. I mean, I guess if you're like a hardcore like raider, I guess, I don't know, like, I mean, yes, fish. But with single button assistant and casual gaming, yeah, for sure. Okay, so now we can put Shadow Priest on the list. Priest. Shadow. And we can write a message out to everyone. Priest. Great news. Shadow is done. And then we can write here. Shadow. Check mark. Whoop whoop. You just also need a girlfriend who also raids in WoW. True. Makes stuff easier. It was a hardcore raiding guild. I also used to be in a quite hardcore one in vanilla back in 2004 and 5. But that was like the only time I wasn't that really like hardcore one. How will Shadow Priest be in Midnight? I mean, if we look at the prediction, there's like a prediction meta list. They say right now it's B tier, like, you know, B tier, like you have S tier, A tier, and B tier. And right now it's like a B tier, but this thing can change every single day. So I wouldn't think too much about it, but right now it's B tier. And Goldfish Lord, welcome into the stream. But he did break the guild by starting to steal all the loot for himself. Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so we did a lot of like cool different things today. Some Endeavors, some Battlegrounds, and also finished 2 builds, Protection Warrior and also Shadow Priest. So that's nice. Shadow Priest is best always. Well, I mean, I can't really appreciate that since I'm not Shadow. Never mind. There's no direct checkbox to tick on the class color, but yeah, we'll have to continue the search. I see. Hey, greets from Sweden, and thanks for all your guides. Well, you're welcome. So far, they only get updated on Discord, but when Midnight releases, I'm gonna make all the videos again. All the fun videos. When will you make some for Rogue? It will be the next one. The next guide I'm gonna be making is gonna be Outlaw Rogue, just so we also show some love for them. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's getting quite late, and I only got like 5 hours sleep yesterday, so I think it deserves some sleep. So for everyone who's still here, I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. It's been a fun stream, really fun. Like, I appreciate you all for being here. So sleep time. So Crazy Dane, good night. Sane, does any solo content beside the Elves gives hero gear? Don't think so. No. I think that's the only thing. Angel Saw, get some rest. Yeah, well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Sleep well, Angel. Pattis, good night. Benjo, good night. Danarian, have a good night. Yeah, you too, man. You too. Quizzy, rest well. Thanks for the stream. Take care all. Appreciate you for being here. Big John, thanks for everything. Sleep well. Yeah, you too, man. Sleep well. Saying good night. Chris Dane, good night. Good night. Switching from Danish to English. Good night. Proto Avis, good night. Kelsey, good to see you, man. First time chatting. Have a nice evening. Sweet dreams. You too, Kel, when you get there. And Pirata Prime. Appreciate the emotes. By the way, in case we're gonna raid a streamer. There's like another streamer I know that has 10 people watching right now, so I feel like it's fun raiding her because I remember like also having lower views that it means a lot when someone raids you. So in case, feel free to stay and raid her and just say hi on her chat, and you can leave after that. But feel free to stay if you wanna. You mean last month? Yeah, basically last month. Last month I had 10-20 viewers normally, and for some reason in 1 month we got to 100, which I'm very grateful for. Like this is quite insane. So yeah, I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the stream. Really appreciate it. This definitely means I'm going to be streaming way more because suddenly the stream is actually like popping, which is amazing. Moo, thank you. Moo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, let's raid. Let's raid. And we got to raid Beastmaster Valkyrie. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Have a great night. Sleep well. And also, of course, on the YouTube chat, Mr. Ghost Person, good night. Markner, good night. And Lil Risky, good night. Thanks for the shadow, SBA. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. All right. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time. Dragon Run as well, you. Good night. And Parasite Prime, good night.